Wauwatosa West, and welcome back to TW Today. I'm your host, Lucas Metzner, and I have your news and announcements for the week of February 20th, 2020. To begin this week's show, I have a water polo club video I shot and edited myself, so without further ado, here's the video.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
My favorite part about water polo is that it is competitive. I think it's a good way to get your energy and kind of your anger out without being mean to anyone. It's a little rough sometimes, but it's all it's just part of the sport.
I don't know, it's a really fun game to play, but it's also, my favorite part is it's really fun, but it's also a good way to wake up in the morning, because once you do it, you're really energized and you feel more excited about the day. And it's a really fun group of people.
I decided to join Water Polo Club because I've been swimming club for 7 years, and we'd always play water polo at practice, and it was always something I liked. So when OP and Ray made Water Polo Club, I obviously wanted to join.
We started it because we really liked going to morning swim with Mr. Schneider on Wednesday mornings, and so we just kind of decided to have an extension from that on Friday mornings, and yeah, it's just something to do in the off season.
Yeah, and sometimes we play water polo during swim practice, and those are the best days, except there are literally no other water polo clubs in the entire state, so we were oh, if we want a club, we just have to start it.
What excites me about the water polo is just that I see a group of individuals that get together and they're having fun. It's a healthy sport. They're able to a little bit of competition, and I think it starts the day off on the right foot.
Join Water Polo Club, and I'm going to add something else to that. If you're a male and you want to come, do it, because not right now, it's only me and Joe Melcarrick, and we would love more people to come out, so don't be afraid to join.
So our goal for Water Polo Club is to get enough people to come that we can split East and West into 2 teams so that we can have actual games against each other. There are no other teams around us, so we can't have any real games, but if there are enough people, we could play against each other.
Join Water Polo Club.
Join Water Polo Club.
Join Water Polo Club.
With the video done, here are your daily announcements. The National Honor Society is sponsoring a blood drive through the Blood Center of Wisconsin tomorrow here at West. All students 16 years old and older are encouraged to donate. 16-year-old donors required to turn in a parent permission slip prior to tomorrow to Ms. Weiler in the counseling office. Sign up for your donation appointment during A&B lunch today before it's too late. College and career visits include today, the United States Coast Guard will be in the Learning Center at lunch, while tomorrow, UW-Platteville visits the Career Center at 9:10 a.m., which is second hour. And lastly, Winona State University will visit the Learning Center at lunch. But that's all the time we have for regular announcements. Now it's time for everyone's favorite segment, The Sports. Both boys and girls basketball beat crosstown rival Wauwatosa East. The girls won at home 37-26, and the boys won their game on the road 65-55. In their next games against Menominee Falls, the girls won on the road 53-37, and the boys fell at home by a score of 96-83 in overtime. The boys will look to take on Germantown a week from today on the road, and girls will take on Pius on the road next Friday. The Wauwatosa Swim and Dive team will participate in the Wisconsin State Swim and Dive meet through Wauwatosa East sophomore Mason King, who will be diving at the state meet. This meet will take place Saturday at UW-Madison at 10 a.m. King has broken his own record twice on the 11-foot dive, and he has also broken his own record in the 6-foot dive twice as well. So to end, we have a continuation of our behind the desk video with head coach of the boys swim and dive team and social studies teacher, Miss Hagwood.
My favorite thing about coaching is really the team atmosphere, the way that the girls and the boys, they have each other's backs. They really become a strong family. And that's my favorite part, is the bond that I see, the friendships that I see throughout the team. So our team has a no-cut policy. It's really nice because anybody and everybody can come out. No matter if you can swim, you can't swim, you can dive, you can't dive. We take anybody from any ability. We've had people come out before that can't make it across the pool, and we've had people come out with a lot of experience. But no matter what, they all work together. They become that solid team. So the biggest challenge for coaching and teaching is time. Being at school for morning practices sometimes, teaching a full day, prepping for your classes, and then prepping for coaching. Keeping up to date on all the skills. Time is the biggest challenge for a teacher and a coach to really try to balance. The biggest thing about being a team leader is really having the whole team on your mind, not just in the pool, but also outside of the pool, really knowing what they need, what's going on in their personal lives, but also knowing how to make them better inside of the pool. On top of that, it's being a leader in the pool, showing them what hard work is, showing them what you need to do and how to improve. A leader doesn't have to be the fastest or the best athlete, but the one that is overall hard worker and a good leader. My favorite memory happened quite a long time ago, and it was at a sectional swim meet. I had a swimmer that was seated second by about 7 seconds, and first place was a ways away. First place automatically makes it to state. And so he really wanted to make it to state, but he knew he had to get first place to do it, and it needed to be a 7-second drop. Well, he did it, had an amazing swim. He touched the touchpad, climbed out of the pool, started running around the pool with 2 hands in the air, and came over and gave me a hug and just said, "Thank you, coach." It was one of the best moments because I know he really wanted to make it to state. If we were at a different sectional, he might not have made it. And it was just perfect timing. Join. Get to know the team, get to know the girls, get to know the boys, and honestly, you'll be hooked.
Thank you to Chris Grebe and Troy Johnson for shooting and editing that video. But that's all I have for today. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I'm Lucas Metzner. See ya!